So I started off my morning a little bit triggered when I looked at the naked fruit smoothie drinks. Naked. It's all natural, yo. And the greens, like you would expect, if it's the green one, that's going to be the grossest tasting, best for you. 53 grams of sugar? That's more than Coke. You thought it was a good idea to include ingredients, naked ingredients, to reach 53 grams of sugar for something that's healthy? You thought that was a good idea? A green? I mean, like V8 tasting like corn syrup. Like, what is that?
So, a couple little explanations for things for those of you living in India. Some of this stuff might not translate now that I think about it. So, I'm not sure. I can't remember. Do they have V8 in India? Did we have V8? I don't think so. So, V8 is a brand of vegetable juice, and it's basically got 8 vegetables. It's like a red drink. It tastes like tomato juice, really, but they put other stuff, celery and stuff in there. So it's really salty, and as a kid, you just think it's so gross. But it's good for you because of the amount of veggies it has in it and everything. Yeah. So I just had to press record with my tongue because I have gloves on. So here's Blake. Say hey, Blake.
Hey, Blake.
So,
no, I'm Blake.
This is your new reality show. What do you think?
This is reality for me every day.
So we're painting today. This boat over here. And what is the purpose of this paint again? This is to keep like barnacles and crap off of the bottom.
Prevent growth from the salt water sitting over time in salt water.
So you're saying barnacle lives don't matter?
Yes.
So Logan, tell us your tomato story. No, this is great. No, this is a funny joke. Like, this is a new meme. You have begun a new meme.
You just struck this on me out of nowhere.
Right now, you have begun a new meme. There is a phrase. You say tomato, I say tomato. You say potato, I say potato. I think it might be from a musical. Let's call the whole thing off. Gershwin. Oh, it's a Gershwin film. Shall We Dance? Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers on roller skates. There you go. And it's kind of just entered into the vernacular. I don't know how far this extends, if this is something that people out of, all around the world will use. But the idea being, no, but the original lyric didn't even say that. It says, you like tomatoes and I like tomatoes. Interesting. Oh, you know what it's like? It's like Vicky Donor, where you got the fish and the chicken. It's kind of like that.
So on text message, on the speak thing, you spell something wrong, but it says the same thing. You're like tomato, tomato. I tried to speak it into the speak thing on iMessage. Say tomato, tomato. It came out as tomato, tomato. Tomato, tomato.
So that's it from now on.
That's
We're just
it.
not going to say
Tomato,
tomato, tomato. We're just going to say
Tomato.
tomato.
Tomato, tomato.
So in American English, one of the stupid things about our language is it's all like it's spelled the same no matter how it's pronounced differently. Like an A can sound like a, ow. I mean, it can sound like so many things. You say tomato, I say tomato. You shorten it to tomato, tomato. But when it shows up in the text message, it's not like we can spell it out in Devanagari, right? Where it's like you could actually do that in Devanagari, tomato, tomato, right? Tomato, 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 tomato. You could do it. But in English, it just comes out tomato, tomato. So from now on, we're just gonna. So the original phrase, you like tomatoes and I like tomatoes, shortened to you say tomato, I say tomato, shortened to tomato, tomato, shortened to now changed to tomato, 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 tomato,
Potato, potato.
This is like the adult version of Snapchat right here.
What in the world?
He blogs.
Yeah, that's right. I vlog. I'm from like 4 generations ago.
Yeah.
Where you actually use YouTube instead of Snapchat.
I'm like huge on YouTube. I like
a
watch
Renaissance
everybody's-
man,
Right.
a classic man. Yeah. Admittedly, this feeling is pretty satisfying. Peeling the tape off. Makes a nice sound. Okay, and so this whole thing about the avocado shell, when I saw it, I really thought it was, you can actually buy in America, you can buy these fake rocks you can hide your keys in. So like if you're going in some play, I don't know what other people use it for. I know surfers can use this for because you're always struggling with this situation where you have keys to your car and you're going to go out surfing, right? Well, they'll put in the leashes, they'll put a little compartment where you can put in your key. But the keys these days are like these giant things. I mean, it's like a freaking remote control for a TV. So like, what are you supposed to do with that? And these fake rocks that you can actually put out like underneath your car. Most surfers will put it somewhere on their car, but other surfers know about this. So sometimes like people try to think, come up with different ways. You find some trash and you put the key inside the trash. When I saw this, I really thought it was like a fake rock that you could hide your key under, but it was an avocado skin. So this is the fated tale of the hard avocado skin that could have been my key holder. Not that you can hear me because of the wind noise. I just found this. This will be a good key hider, man. I'll be going surfing or whatever.
Actually, that is totally good. What is it?
There you go. No one will ever see it. They'll never think of it unless the wind's blowing 30 miles an hour, and then it'll blow away. Let's see how it works. Look at that. Even when the wind's blowing 20 miles an hour. This is the first time I've done a wave runner in years. After about 30 minutes, I kind of got the swing of it, and I realized I'm going 90 miles an hour against the wind. 90 miles an hour. I looked down, I was like, I'm used to seeing kilometers per hour, so I was like, oh wow, I'm going pretty, that's miles per hour. I'm going 90 miles per hour. And then being able to turn, I mean, these things are incredible. You can turn at 70 miles an hour and not flip off them. So I was a little overzealous. It's not 90 miles per hour. It's in kilometers per hour. So he's like, yeah, no, it's not going that fast. Man, you ruined it. I was all excited. I was like, man, I'm going 90 miles an hour. I'm about to go back through time or something. I'm definitely feeling it in my knees though. Jeez.
Yeah, it'll get worse. Like big storms will come through, and for some reason people still want to go out. Yeah.
Like, do your knees hurt on the weekend, or are you just so young it doesn't matter? You're just like,
I'm just so young it don't matter. Hey, I'm 18 years old, man.
He's gonna show me his sick donut. Oh snap! Okay, well, we actually got some waves, and I got off a little early because the wind is blowing so hard. Nobody's taking boats out. So Andy called me, my old surf buddy. We're gonna try to go now. You know my vlog, man?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
So Andy also does tricks on wave runners. Here is one of his most famous. It's actually been publicized, promoted on several Instagram accounts. All right, so what's gonna happen today when we paddle out?
It's gonna be windy.
So who needs to bring the waterproof paper, me or you?
You.
Oh, why do I need to bring the waterproof paper?
You're on a little small shortboard.
One more explanation thing here. So longboards are better at catching smaller waves because there's more mass on the water. And they plane easier, like across the water. Whereas these shortboards, they can kind of tend to sink. So it's harder to keep them above water. It takes more effort to catch the waves with them. But once you're up, you can do more stuff. They're more maneuverable. So today was not an ideal day for shortboarding, as you'll see.
All right, well, from here it looks tiny. But you know, when you zoom in, it's still tiny.
So today was mainly just a bunch of paddling around and barely getting into waves before they would just kick me out the back. I'd stand up for like 2 seconds and get kicked off. It served as a reminder just how much I need to work out, basically. That's about it. But the skies were really pretty, so that was nice. The water's real clear. All right, surfing post-mortem, how'd it go?
It's pretty terrible.
So slightly better than doing nothing.
Slightly better than doing nothing.
My last wave, though. I mean, look at this. Look at that. I almost pulled in.
Pulled in the what?
You had a half decent one on the other side of the pier, though, right?
It's alright.
All right. Well, today was a good day. Got a lot of time on the water. My surfing time did remind me that I got a long way to go as far as the physical fitness stuff goes with the workouts outside of boxing. And it showed today because I'm feeling it when I'm paddling. Like if we actually had some real waves, I would not be doing too well. So I need to get back doing, my father-in-law gave me a rowing machine. It's his old rowing machine. It's just been sitting there putting clothes on it. Melissa's looking at me, judging me silently, because I felt it today. Until tomorrow, stay creative, stay cross-cultural, stay constructive, and stay strong, YouTubers. Thank you very much.